Right now, Shieldbow is dominating the meta, and it's extremely hard to counter it. Only a few champions are allowed to build Serpent's Fang because it's a lethality item, so not many supports have access to Serpent's Fang, except Pyke. Even Pyke can consistently proc it though because he's a burst champion. However, there's one more support that can make it work: SENNA. The top 1 SENNA has created the Shieldbow counter build. She rushes Serpent's Fang and then Executioner's Calling. She decreases both the shields and the heals from Shieldbow. Let's jump straight into the gameplay. She's the number 1 SENNA, challenger in solo queue, currently playing legendary queue, climbing in legendary queue. She's Vanquisher. This is a legendary queue game, so no duo queue. Unfortunately, they're playing pretty aggressive early, so the enemy team doesn't only have the Shieldbow shield on the Samira. They're gonna have Karma shields, they're gonna have Shen shields, and they're gonna have Riven shields. So the enemy team is prime, full stacked, full shield team. So this is perfect for what this SENNA does. They're actually playing the laning phase pretty aggressive. They do have the range advantage since Samira is a very short range ADC that just wants to go in. Oh, a bit of a mistake from the Twitch, but he jumps back. And now the Samira is very overextended. They're gonna trade the 1-for-1. Decent trade from them. Unfortunately, the Samira does get the kill on the enemy team while the support gets the kill on our team. SENNA gets the kill, but SENNA does very well with gold, so this isn't an issue. So instead of recalling, she's actually looking for a roam, but she gets spotted out from the Riven. Did she just steal the... Was that a big or a small raptor? She just stole the raptor. And a little fight is gonna get engaged. Twisted Fate is gonna flash on her, so she will go down. But surely Twisted Fate will go down for it. Yep, they clean up the Twisted Fate. Karma does come to help. And this is what's awesome about the Chinese server in high elo, right? Like, the Karma didn't walk straight to base. She walked straight to the fight as she should do. And Twitch will be able to pick that up. A very big mistake I see in like low relo and in other servers, even in Challenger and other servers in the UNNA, is players don't actually, like, they don't go to the proper place when they come out of base. They just immediately go to their lane and just ignore the rest of the game. But good players like this Karma actually run straight to mid lane or mid lane and their lane, like the jungle, right? So they're in between the lanes and they're able to react to plays like this. So very well played from the Karma to react. But a very good early start from SENNA. They're gonna be able to continuously push the wave. If you notice, she does have the tank support item. This is what every high-low support goes, no matter what, because it's just so much better than the other one. You can stack it so much easier. So it's very common. Riven's actually top lane. He needs to be careful because he doesn't have flash. We did see Riven on a ward. He's still playing very aggressive though. Using that range to his advantage, getting so much poke. This is what you want to be doing with Elena SENNA, and it's something that it's rarely done by most SENNA players. Using that range advantage. He's being a bit greedy here. She can easily get collapsed and he doesn't have flash. Oof. He makes it out of there though. He's just pushing his limits with this Riven. Holding, like, she wasted so much time in this lane because of how aggressive SENNA is playing. Riven didn't know if she could or she couldn't gank. Little fight is erupting here. She's not level 5 yet. That was very greedy from the SENNA. Oh, and the Shen ult came down too as well. That explains why they were so tanky. If the Shen did have ult there though, they could have turned that around. Good play from the Shen to TP, but he's gonna lose a lot bot lane. Garen is currently proxy farming and he got a lot of platings. Look at all those shields from like barrier too. Oh, he's stuck in the wall while watching that fight. But look at all those shields, bro. SENNA has barrier, Twitch has barrier. So this is why Serpent's Fang... Oh no, she didn't get the heal quick enough or the ulti. Oh, she was not paying attention there. She could have definitely saved that Twitch. So you have to constantly be aware. Good play. She might actually kill the Twisted Fate. He's playing very aggressive. She does have flash. She's not gonna commit. And he's walking back in. Nice second ability flash. Very well played from the SENNA. The Twisted Fate got very greedy there. But yeah, she could have definitely saved the Twitch if she was a little more aware. There's already like 4 platings gone from the bot lane. So yeah, TPing as Shen can be very risky in the early game. So even though he did help his team on this side of the map, he lost way too much in the other side of the map through turret platings. Karma going very aggressive. Oh, this is a great engage from Karma. And they will be able to pick up the Senna, but here comes the Wukong. Unfortunately for her, Samira tanks a turret shot. And Wukong and Galio actually comes too. They clean it up. Senna is playing very well actually, even though he has died twice. Both the deaths have been good baits to get a lot of kills. So she already has the Serpent's Fang before the first objective spawns. That is an ideal situation for her. Usually supports aren't able to finish their support item before the objectives. But now he's going to be able to contribute a lot more with that Serpent's Fang. So they're moving into the Herald. Galio doesn't have ult yet. But he's not going to base, he's going to actually stay mid. The enemy team does not seem to be contesting, so that will be a free Herald. So they're going to be able to get both objectives. Very well played. Using their early lead to get both objectives. Wukong is actually going to go in on this. Maybe they can get him. Yep, they do get him. Nice flash from the Riven. Very well played. And yeah, he will go down too. They were slightly overextended diving under tier 2. Is Riven going to be able to clean up the Garen as well? She might be. Oh, he still has ultimate. I thought he used it on Shen. And Twisted Fate was actually TPing on Twitch and not on Garen. That Riven played that very well, by the way. That was a great mechanical play from the Riven. Another thing I enjoy about the Chinese server is just how well mechanically everyone is executing. They're probably going to use that Herald mid lane now. They can still get platings, which is good. So they're still going to be able to get platings in mid lane. So they're getting the full bot tower and the full mid tower before the plates fall. That's perfect to see. Oof, look at that Shen shields completely disappear. I think Shen was kind of wanting Riven to go in, so he ulted preemptively, but she didn't go in. He tried to steal that kill, I respect that. So he's just helping out the jungler since there's nothing really to do. No one is defending mid lane. He's also getting the souls, which is very important on Senna. Twitch is sticking top lane too much. I would like for him to rotate to mid lane eventually, so he can collect all this farm instead of Senna getting it. So he's actually gonna go Executioner's Calling most likely. Yep, there it is. The Executioner's Calling. And he's gonna finish off his boots with the Reflector or Reactor item or whatever it's called, the little knock-up. Actually, I think that's a pretty bad item, but it does kind of make sense against Shen and Riven to kind of self-peel. I still wouldn't get it, to be honest. I feel like you can just go Stasis. That would be better. But he seems to like it. So now he has his anti-shield and anti-heal item. He'll engage from the Twitch. Good flash second ability and just combos on top of her to get the kill. Very well played from the Senna. She's getting those second ability flashes like max range and executing them perfectly. And they're again looking for an assassination mid lane. She hits her second ability. This Twisted Fate does get the stun off though. And look how quickly this shield just goes away. And with the Executioners, she's not able to heal for any of that damage with the Shieldbow passive. This Senna build is honestly so strong versus Shieldbow. Like, if you see Senna with Serpent's Fang, just don't even go with Shieldbow at this point. She's able to just consistently proc the Serpent's Fang. And it doesn't damage her build at all. It's actually like a fine build. The lethality is good on Senna. The AD is of course good, the ability haste is good, it's a fine item within itself. It's not only for the shield. Yeah, just look at the Shen shields is being completely destroyed. They're so small. And they're able to clean him up as well, and this is just a massive stomp. He does go down, but his team is able to clean it up. He's building towards a collector next. Another great lethality item for SENNA. And from watching previous games, he's probably gonna go into the Guardian Angel last. They're gonna go on the Dragon, pick up an easy Dragon with half the enemy team being dead. Karma did try to steal it with her ult and mantra first ability. Does a bit of damage on the blue buff and is able to pick up the soul. He's not gonna take the blue buff. Or is he? He does take it, even though it would probably be better on Galio or Twitch. So she's looking for a pick. This is what you want to do with SENNA, right? Use your third ability, go into the shadows, come out of a bush and look for a pick with your second ability. Karma is very caught out here. Don't know why she's so far up, but the enemy team seems to kind of have given up on this game, considering the lead is massive at this point. 25 kills to 10, and they got so many turret platings at the beginning. They've gotten so many turrets, both dragons, so it's definitely looking like a hard game. And they don't even outscale. Like Twitch, SENNA, Wukong, and Galio all scale very well. The enemy team doesn't outscale at all. The enemy team has a very good late game too, but they don't outscale, so there isn't a lot to play for. So she's doing a Skull Crab actually instead of roaming top. Okay, now Garen has baited Riven very deep, and this is gonna be a very dead Riven quite quickly. Look how quickly the Shen shield just disappeared. Honestly, if I was them, I would wait for Shen to come out of the ulti, and then kill the Riven, and then also kill the Shen. But Shen shield is usually massive, and this completely disappeared. Alright, let's see what he buys now. He buys the Collector. Oh, and the enemy team surrenders. So this will be it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe for more Wild Rift content.